What is up, YouTube? N64 fun time coming at you from the floor of my basement. I got you hooked up to my cell phone today, so the video quality might actually be better than my webcam. But what are we doing today? One of the things I think as gamers, we do a really good job of kind of taking care of our mental health. I think that video games just are really good at doing that in general, just helping us relax and calm down. And kind of escape for a little bit, and I feel like in some ways that's a very good thing. But one other thing other than video games that I'm very passionate about is just physical health. And one of the things that I like to try to do every day is just a very, very simple thing to keep my body moving, to keep my workout, and just kind of have a normal routine. And this can be a brand new thing if you're just starting to want to work out or want to get your body moving. Or this can just be in addition to a workout that you already do. This may be easy, this may be difficult, depending upon your fitness level, but at least it's something to kind of get your body moving. What I like to do is every day I like to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. Now that may seem very simple to some of you, it may seem very difficult to some of you, but it's something that we can work on. And it's not 100 squats, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups at once. You can spread these out throughout your day depending upon your fitness level. If your fitness level is a little bit lower and you're doing one push-up at a time, that's absolutely fine. If you work hard and you work your way up, you'll be doing more. Or you may be a person that can bang out 50 to all 100 push-ups or sit-ups and squats all at once. But it gives you time just to relax and take care of your body. So we're going to start out with our push-ups. That's why we're down here on the floor. And I'm just going to show you some good technique. I know some physiology just through work and through school and stuff like that, but I am not a physical trainer. So please take whatever I say as a grain of salt. But there are some rules I like to go by. One of those rules being full range of motion. In our daily routines, we move our muscles in a full range of motion, and if you're not doing your workouts in a full range of motion, you're cheating your body. Don't bang your joints. We want to take care of our joints because once they wear out, you know, you got to get replacements, and that's bad news. So we want to take care of our joints the best we can. And modification is important depending upon your fitness level. And another thing too is hurting in a workout is sometimes okay. There's a good hurt, but there's also a bad hurt. If any of these bad hurts, don't do them. Absolutely don't do them. If they bad hurts, something may be wrong. You may need to go see a doctor, or that workout may not be right for you. But we're going to start out with push-ups, and we're going to do a full range of motion push-ups. We're just going to do a few here. And the first thing you want to do is you want to start out with your arms shoulder width apart, legs kind of together, and you want to keep a nice flat back while you're doing this, and you want to look straight forward. You don't want to have your neck bent to the side or out or whatever. You don't want to hurt your neck. So we're going to have arms shoulder width apart, and we're just going to push up, nice flat back, and then we're going to go down, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going to go down. And the best thing you want to do is you want to count what you do these for, and you want to put them in your cell phone. You want to write them on a sheet of paper. That way you know you're getting your 100 in for the day. And like I said, if you're only able to do one at a time, if you're able to do 10 at a time, if you're able to do all 100 at a time, that's absolutely great. But at least you're doing your body, you're getting your body movements. Now there are a few things that you can do. I'm going to go sideways. That way you can just see that nice flat back. So we're going to go down, and you want that nice flat back. Up, full range of motion, you want to go all the way up. We're not banging our shoulder joints, we're just kind of gently setting them there, and back up. And we go down, and we go up. Now, one of the things that you can do, push-ups are probably going to be the hardest workout. So some of you may need to modify. Don't let the 100 number be daunting to you. Take them at your pace, even if you have to do one at a time. If you're doing one at a time and you're working in a cubicle and somebody's, you know, why are you doing one push-up every now and again? Screw them. You're taking care of your body. You know, don't worry about anybody else. Worry about yourself and taking care of yourself. So, modification. Everybody knows you can do push-up on your knees. If somebody makes fun of you for doing a push-up on your knees, tell them to whatever off, because it's your body. Take care of yourself. Don't be embarrassed for working out. That's one of the hugest things about working out, is never be embarrassed. Everybody always has to start somewhere. So we're gonna do push-up by the knees, and these are just fine, but you wanna do the same thing. You want full range of motion, and you want flat back. So we're down on our knees, and we're doing all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. And we're going all the way down and all the way up. And we have our flat back, but we're down on our knees. We're taking a lot of weight off that push-up. And these are just simple modifications. And like I said, if you have to start out at 1, if you do 1, you get your 100 in for the day. Next week, you're probably gonna be able to do 2 or 3 or 4 at a time. And you're gonna see yourself improve, improve, improve. And like I said, for those of you who are already doing a workout, this is just a simple addition to your workout, or just a reminder to keep your body moving throughout the day. So those are push-ups. We'll move on to our squats next probably, and then we'll do our sit-ups. All right, guys, we're back up. We're doing our squats. I gotta get a little bit lower so you guys can see my face, but we're doing our squats down here. We did our push-ups, great, and we're moving on to our squats. One thing you gotta do is you gotta protect your knees. Squats are gonna strengthen kind of your whole leg and your booty pretty good, but you wanna protect your knees. Now we wanna get 90 degrees. That's the full kind of range you want to do with your legs. But some people may not be able to go 90 degrees with your knees, if they're good or if they're bad or anything like that. So you really want to protect your knees. If you need to go a little bit shallower than 90 degrees, absolutely do that. And squats are going to be one where you can kind of challenge yourself. You may be able to do more than, 1, 2, 3, 4 like you could with push-ups. You may be able to bang out all 100 squats at once, or 50 or 10. That's absolutely great. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with our squats. You want your shoulder width hips, and you're just going to go down. I like to do kind of the skier where you kind of go down 90 degrees and you're going to go up and you're going to drive up. You're not going to bang your knees because we don't want to do that, but you are going to get up really high. You don't want to jump or anything like that, but you want to really go up. So we're going to go down, we're going to go up, we're going to go down, we're going to go up, we're going to go down, we're going to go up, we're going to go down, we're going to go up. And you really want to get that good 90 degrees when you squat, a good 90 degree like I said, you really don't want to go any farther because that's a little bit bad for your knees, but you want to get that good 90 degree where you're really kind of in that seated position and then drive up. And like I said, if you have to go just a little bit shallower, if you can't make it 90 degrees, that's great. You're going to stretch and you're going to be able to get a little bit lower as you get stronger. So those are your squats. And another method you could do is just the tray of cookies, put them in the oven. That's what I like to do. You're going to hold your tray of cookies and you're going to put them in the oven. Tray of cookies, and you're going to put them in the oven. And like I said, you want to count these. You want to get to your 100, and if you got to do 10, 15 at a time to get to your 100 throughout the day, that's perfectly great. So we're going to do our squats. And these are great, and you are going to feel your squats. You may not feel them now, but your booty is going to be sore if you are not used to doing squats. So there we go. Squats, do your 100. What's next? We got sit-ups next, so we're going to work on our sit-ups. There's a few little things I can show you for sit-ups. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. The last thing we're working on is our sit-ups. Now, there's a few cool things that you can do with sit-ups. You can do basically a crunch or a sit-up is just as fine. But one thing you can do to make them a little bit easier is if you have the ability to, even if it's like the corner of your cubicle or something that you can hook your feet under. Typically this works a little bit better in tennis shoes, or it might hurt your feet if you have bare feet like I do. But if you hook your feet, it makes it a little bit easier. And then another thing you want to do with your sit-ups is you never want to rock, and you never want to grab your neck or anything like that, or your chest. You want your abs to do all of the work. And if your abs are doing the work, if you're engaging your core, that whole core workout is going to spread. You're going to use your entire body instead of jerking or grabbing or something like that. That's how you get hurt. So what you want to do is you want to rest I usually rest my hands just against my temples really gently, or behind your ears really gently, just so you're not grabbing anything your chest or anything like that. And you're just going to do full range of motion. You're going to go all the way up. This is going to be a sit-up, and then I'm going to show you kind of a modified crunch sort of thing. But just hands against my temples really gently, hook my feet under, and we're going to go all the way up. Use those feet just to kind of hook and to stabilize yourself all the way up. And we're going to do, like I said, if you can do, 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time, that's great. If you can do 10, if you can do all 100 at a time, that's great too. But you're going all the way up, full range of motion, if you have the ability to do that. If you don't have anything to hook your feet under, it may be a little bit harder. You are using more of your body. If you aren't hooking your feet under anything, you're using more of your body to stabilize. So you still can go up. You just got to be really careful and go all the way up. Ooh, it's a little bit difficult. You might need to have somebody step on your feet or something like that. But if you're unable to go all the way up, if you can only go a little bit of the way up, you can actually do a crunch. You can kind of do a crunch like that, or what you can do is you can bring your legs up and then crunch up. And like I said, you can get a full range of motion crunch, or you can just kind of do a little bit of a crunch. We're all going to be at different fitness levels, and like I said, this is going to be one where you're going to see yourself kind of improve a little bit throughout your 100, but get as many as you can, even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or like I said, if you can do all 100. But your crunches, and you don't want to cheat yourself, you want to do a nice good crunch up and then down, crunch up and then down, crunch up and then down till you get to your 100. And that's what I do. I love taking care of my body, and that's just a really easy way to do it. It's a really easy workout. Your 100 push-ups, your 100 sit-ups, and your 100 squats. And if you're starting out at a low fitness level, work hard. And it makes your body feel good. It wakes up your body. It, strengthens your muscles and protects your joints and, protects your body, in the future. So there you go. It's just something that I'm passionate about. I wanted to share this, to you guys. If this is something that doesn't interest you, I'll be doing another gaming video on Thursday. But like I said, something I just wanted to share some of my passion with you about just taking care of your body in general, and just some simple things that I do. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I do a lot of fun stuff there. Like and subscribe down below if you would like to do that. It is always appreciated. N64 fun time. Be nice. Stay positive. Always be gaming.